Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading for the 19th to the 25th this week in February. Welcome to Healing Intuitively. I'm just going to be doing a reading for you for the first set of cards in your energy. Second set of cards is going to be your partner's energy if you have one, or whoever is coming towards you if you are single. Third set of cards is going to be your current situation as a result of these energies, and the fourth set of cards is going to be what is coming up to you both. Okay, so Pisces, your first card for you is the Hierophant in reverse. Your second card for the other person is the Emperor in reverse. The current situation between you and somebody else, Pisces, is the King of Pentacles reversed. And the final outcome is the Four of Wands, Six of Wands reversed. So Pisces, right now, this is kind of the Hierophant in reverse. I always feel like is like a false prophet, a false leader, somebody who is not practicing what they're preaching, or somebody who is preaching with intentions of like not meaning exactly what they say, if you catch what I'm saying. This is Taurus energy, so it could apply to you, with your sun, moon, or rising sign, or it doesn't have to apply to you at all. But either way, it's kind of just like not only false prophet, false leader, but I could also see this being as somebody who is going against tradition and rebelling and is not quite fitting in, or can be feeling restricted by the traditions. So you may be feeling like you are in a relationship dynamic that does not suit you right now, and it might be feeling restrictive to you. Or you may feel like if you're single, if somebody was to approach you for a traditional relationship, you would just be like, ugh, no thank you. But for the Emperor, for the person that you are either with or who is coming towards you in reverse, this is more of like a tyrant, somebody who is really dominating, just wants to, have the last word, be the final say all, end all be all to everything. They're not very fair. They're just kind of all about themselves, and they could kind of pop off if they need to. So that's who you're with or who's coming towards you, Pisces. We'll get clarifiers for these, so I'm not going to go too crazy yet. King of Pentacles in reverse is your current situation. So somebody could be currently being unfaithful, whether it's you or them, or it could be totally different and just be that obsessive over like materialistic things, or it could be just like that really controlling, possessive energy there, which would make sense with the Emperor and the feeling restricted of the Hierophant. For those of you that are in relationships, they may be feeling restricted. And with the Six of Wands, it could kind of feel like a fall from grace, like that you are publicly embarrassed by your relationship or by this person that's coming to you or that you're with. It could also mean just like falling, like a bruised ego, or it could just be like having no self-confidence. So let's pull the clarifiers for these and see what we get. So with your Hierophant in reverse, feeling restricted, but you have the Knight of Cups where you want to come in and offer your love and emotions to somebody, yet perhaps right now you feel like you cannot do that because this person is not willing to accept your love, or they are not acting very lovingly towards you. But you are looking and are ready to start a relationship. It does seem like if you are not in one already, or you're ready to take love to new heights if you already are in a relationship. They have the Hermit card, so they're kind of introverted right now, and they're all about reflecting on themselves and seeing like they're doing some soul searching at this moment, and they might be going through it, and that's why they're just having this like intense, like kind of angry, bossy, controlling, too much energy of the Emperor in reverse. Like whatever is really bothering them is just manifesting in this most unpleasant way. But either way, it's not an excuse, but they are trying to go in and see what's going on and work from within, which is the proper thing to do. So with the King of Pentacles in reverse, you also have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like kind of an imbalance, like there's unequal give and take. somebody's being a little more on the greedy side. Somebody's taking more than they're giving. And they're not being so generous, basically. Like, they could also be feeling indebted to somebody with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, or selfless, like they're just giving away too much and they're like completely selfless where it's like detrimental. And with the Six of Wands, you also have these Ten of Swords in reverse, Pisces. So coming out of a feeling of being betrayed, stabbed in the back, you know, just like overcoming all those pains that you were having and being freed from them and starting over with something new. And whatever was causing that embarrassment or like that bruised ego or lack of self-confidence, it was most likely because of whatever left you feeling so betrayed and hurt. But you're working through that, through those feelings, and trying to get, you know, get back up on your horse there. So with you, for your final clarifier, you have the Four of Wands. So what I'm seeing here for you, Aquarius, you know, sorry, Pisces, not Aquarius. You are kind of just feeling like restricted because perhaps it might be wanting this traditional Four of Wands relationship where you have it all. You have the union, you have the joy, celebration, the harmony, but you're not getting that. Or you just feel the pressure of this is supposed to be what you want, but it's not really aligning with your beliefs. And you feel like this is not you. You're not the traditional type of person, Pisces. So even though you are coming and trying to offer your love, you might be feeling a little conflicted and restricted by feeling like you have to offer it a certain type of way. Especially if somebody's embodying the Emperor energy where they're kind of just wanting you to bend to their will. And they also have the Page of Swords. So this card, you know, they are like incessantly, like they just have nonstop energy, like they will not shut up, like they won't stop talking. They, even though they're like seeking inner peace, they're having a hard time finding it. And not only is it manifesting in just like this angry, unfair, and like just kind of like somebody who's trying to like dominate all of the people that stand before them, but they also just have like this like super like, hey, I'm here, like let's talk, it's like I have time, like we're doing this on my time, like let's do it, like just like like they feel like that seems like so annoying to me. Like if I had to talk to this person when I first woke up in the morning, I'd be like, God, like no thank you. If this is somebody coming towards you, they might be really coming off as like hyper and excited to like talk to you and stuff like that, even though they are like just like maybe putting like slight put downs in their words, stuff like that, like, oh yeah, but why do you dress like that? Like, don't you think you would look better in red? I think you would look better in red. Yeah, you would look better in red. Like, that's kind of like just like being like, okay. But every once in a while they will stick to themselves because they feel like they see that they need to have some inner work done, but they might be indulging the part of them that is just like not doing that. And they just like are super inquisitive and everything. Like they want to know everything and they want to tell everybody how to do everything. Like, exhausting. The current situation also has the final clarifier is the priestess, the high priestess. So this is, you know, somebody is being a little, I feel like with the high priestess here, you know, there is some kind of like mystery, you know, like something subconscious, not necessarily a secret, but there is something like that more than what's on the surface. So this controlling behavior, this greed and materialism, and the possibility of being unfaithful, like I feel like it's coming from a place of like, even though the high priestess is upright, I still feel like this person is like not at all in touch with their, like, whoever is creating this situation, and I know it's based off both y'all's energies, but like whoever is the catalyst for this, like whoever is bringing these unfaithful and greedy, or like, yeah, I feel like it's greedy and not selfless with the Six of Cups. I mean, the Six of Pentacles reversed. Whoever's bringing this greedy energy is just kind of like abandoning their high priestess. They're not really consulting their intuition or anything like that. They're very so much caught up in the earthly things right now. And the high priestess is all about the otherworldly. So there is some call for balance there, but I don't know if it's being met. Doesn't seem like it. And then for the final outcome for the clarifier for what's coming up at the end of the week or so, there is the Queen of Pentacles. So even though there's all this going on and somebody's just being like super exhausting, like just like this whole thing just made me exhausted, honestly. But with the Queen of Pentacles, like there is that, hominess, that self-care, that love, that nurturing, that growth. So even Pisces, if you're not feeling the traditional vibe right now, you still can have that. Maybe it's the stability you want, not necessarily like the house and the kids and, we've been together for 10 years. Like that might not be you, and that's fine. But if you do want stability and like commitment or whatever it is you're seeking, and outside of the traditional sense, you could still go for that. Like it's still possible and it's still there for you. Whatever is making you feel restricted and feeling like you either can't have happiness or you feel like you're not trying to find that type of happiness, like I feel like this person's energy could just really be messing with you, because I feel like they are, like Pisces, I just feel like they're kind of completely wrapped up in themselves right now, like, and not that they're a bad person, but I feel like they probably just have a lot they need to work on, and they are not able to do that while also navigating a relationship at the moment. They're having a hard time balancing stuff out, and I feel like they might be just taking a little more than they are giving back, which, even though you're trying to offer your love, can make you just kind of feel like, oh, okay, like maybe this is not going to work out after all. But in the end, it does show that things can work out, and things, like, you will be coming out of a period of like feeling funky. So Pisces, I would just see how this goes. If somebody starts acting ridiculous, then kick them out. But if you feel like this is salvageable, your relationship, I don't. Who's coming into your life, I don't. Only the cards are telling me a very vague story at this moment. You need to trust your intuition. Consult her. See what you feel. Don't get too caught up in what you think, because that's two totally different things. Your heart knows before your mind does. So Pisces, I hope that this was a helpful reading for you. I hope that everything works out with you this week. And if you like this reading, please go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you didn't like this reading, I can't really say much. I can't make you like the reading, and I can't make it apply to you unless I do a personal reading for you, which I can do. I can do an email reading for those of you who cannot afford a video reading. Those of you who can, please go ahead and put in those orders so I can get them out for y'all ASAP. Yeah. I don't think this is bad, Pisces. I think that you just there's just like a lot of work to get done here. It's not going to be a pretty breezy week, but that's okay. It's never always like that. So Pisces, I'm wishing you all the best this week, and I will see you next week. Have a good one. Much love.